Hey Mixers, welcome back to another WNBA player props video. We went 1-1 on our best bets on the last playoff slate. Unfortunately, rolling it back didn't work out for Satu, but Asia did go under for us. So let's go ahead and talk about that and then jump into today's slate. All right, so Asia did have 5 rebounds in the first quarter. So that was a little scary, but then she did end up only with 8 at the end. Satu was not rebounding or assisting. Luana Bonner had like 8 rebounds, so that was her job basically for the night. And then obviously, Nafisa Collier got hurt, left the game. Also, the coach was ejected, and so she hooked us on the points line, the altered line. And then Kelsey Mitchell wasn't assisting at all, so she had 1 and did not get there on her alt line. I got both the money lines wrong, which this might be the first day, maybe ever, that I've gotten all the money lines wrong. Then I went 1-1 on the spreads, 1-1 on the totals. So jumping into today's slate. So obviously we've seen these teams play each other lots and lots and lots recently. Now the head-to-heads are all tied up at 3-3. So 3 wins for the Aces, 3 wins for the Fever. They're giving us the Fever money line at 168, so I could not resist that. The Fever plus 5.5, I will take. And then, if I'm going to take them to win the game, I'm going to need to take them on the spread. And then the over 159.5. Obviously, this is an elimination game. So obviously, it's an important game. So hopefully the Aces or the Fever can get up for it at home with the home crowd. All right, the next is Lynx at the Mercury. This series is still 4-3 straight up for the Lynx, even though the Mercury have won 2 in a row now. They may or may not be playing without Collier, so I don't know. It seems to me like that she will not be playing, but I don't know how it seems to the rest of you guys. I haven't checked the news recently. The spread was only 8. They're giving us the Lynx as plus money on the money line, so that's what I'm taking. I'll take the Lynx on the spread, and then the over 155.5. And then best bets, you guys, if you don't know by now, we're taking under on Asia Wilson, 10.5 rebounds. We missed it one time, but it has cashed for us all the other times. She's under 83% of the time in head-to-heads, under 77% of the time in the playoffs this year, under 71% of the time in the playoffs last year. And then we are going to pair that with Alanna Smith over 7.5 points if Nafisa Collier is ruled out. So I have not put this in yet. I am going to wait. And, it probably will go up to like 9.5, but I'd still take it there. So what you're looking at is the chart of games that Alanna Smith played with no Nafisa Collier. And she, had some pretty good games, including one really good game against the Mercury where she had 19 points. So she's over this line 73% of the time without Collier. And like I said, I'm only betting this if Collier is ruled out. All right, Alyssa Thomas over 11.5 points for an alt line. She is over this 100% of the time in the playoffs. And she's over in 12 of the 13 head-to-heads with the Lynx going back to last season. So that's some pretty good statistics. I am a little too scared to take her on the regular line because, we are seeing her regular line elevated to like 17.5 when it's normally at like 14.5, 15.5. So yeah, it's too high. So I will take the alt line here. And apparently I didn't finish these screens for you guys, so you can't see the recap. But it's Asia Wilson under 10.5 rebounds. And then Alanna Smith over 7.5 points if Nafisa Collier is ruled out. And then Alyssa Thomas over the alt line of 11.5 points. And just since there's just the 2 best bets, let me know what you think in the comments. And any commenter will be entered in. If Alanna Smith doesn't end up, or if Collier ends up playing, and I don't end up putting that Alanna Smith bet in, then we'll just still count it like for as far as the cash giveaway goes, but I just won't be personally putting my money on it. Okay. All right. Let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.